It's the reality is no one walks into a random church without knowing what's on the inside. And most people spend 3 to 6 months watching it before they walk in. My pastor says it all the time. Yep. So I think for how I get leads is trying to articulate that, and it helps people understand that I'm thinking about it in a thoughtful way. Because the technical stuff, if you know the technical stuff, you can employ it. But I think to your point, for ministry, you got to have a heart for some of their challenges. So that's how I do it. Or I run ads. I try to create content on a regular basis and help people understand and give people value so that they're like, hey, I want to deepen that relationship.
That's good, man. I love it. Have you watched the free trainings inside of school for this community?
Yeah, I have. And they're good, man. They're definitely good.
Awesome. Do you feel like you've hit that 10 out of 10 angle with your ads?
No, I don't think I'm there yet. I think, and I similar to what you said about getting pulled away. Sometimes the worst thing we do is promote ourselves, right? We focus on the people we're already in business with or serving. We focus on learning new things. If you talk to any business owner, the hardest part is how do you promote yourself to new audiences? So I don't think I'm there yet, but I think I'll get there. I think it's important that we get there. And I say that to everybody here. I think we can all flourish, and there's more than enough opportunity for everybody. So I think we need more people to be active trying to grow their ministries.
Yep. Yeah. It's good, man. I love it. For anybody on the call, answer this, but what marketing questions do you guys have coming into this week? Where are you like scratching your head, looking at numbers like, why is this not going right? Or anything like that? Any questions, any thoughts, any deeper dives into any of the content you've gotten in the community? Any thoughts there?
My question was similar to what I mentioned before, Dylan, which is just trying to increase our show up rate for our webinar. Just any ideas that any of you have. We're sending out email reminders. We're sending out like 5 or so text reminders leading up to the call. Any thoughts, ideas you guys have, I'd love to hear.
Yeah. What's your current show up rate?
Right now, we're somewhere between 15 and 20%.
Yeah. The last webinar I ran, that was about what we saw when it was all paid ad traffic. The king of getting people to show up live that I've seen is Carrie. He does better than any other audience that I work with right now. And I think the reason why is because he brings so many of his existing fans in, and it increases the density. But so like Carrie, we ran a webinar on AI in August last year. We had 1,900 registrations, and I think we had 1,200 people live, which is the best show up rate I've seen in a long time, like for a webinar. That's
bananas.
I know, that's pre-2020 numbers. That's crazy. And I think the reason why is because it was a 10 out of 10 offering. So using the CTA framework, we found the 10 out of 10. It was a great, timely topic. And we invited not just new people, but also existing people in. And that helped boost the show up rate. And to go back to that, like the 3% number that I mentioned earlier, I'm betting like of your 1,000 or so churches that have come through that webinar funnel, man, maybe their 3% were ready to buy, but maybe another 3 or 4% are ready if they saw webinar round 2 right now. So I wonder if just choosing a couple new webinar angles and testing them over the next couple months would help potentially get that show up rate, because you'd be able to bring in warm people, not just cold traffic, if that makes sense. Are your current reminders going to your whole list or just the new signups?
They're mostly going to the new signups, all the reminders. From time to time, I have kind of boosted attendance by sending like a one-off text to people who are on our list and not in one of our programs currently.
Yeah.
And that does help sometimes when we do it. We'll get a handful of people who either haven't been through or who came through before to come back. But we're mostly just targeting people who register that week.